Why is it that when we mention the Asante region, the Asante Empire, the Asante Kingdom, people who come from that area attach a certain sense of pride to their homeland? Now, around the time when the Europeans had fully settled on the Gold Coast, Denkyira, represented by the yellow paint, was one of the most powerful kingdoms in the Gold Coast, occupying somewhere around the middle belt of what is now Ghana. Before Seitu united all the smaller states under the Asante Empire umbrella, all these territories, besides the blue and the red, which were the Akwemus and the Achems, were under the Denkyira control, including Kwaman, which would later become Kumasi. So these two kingdoms will eventually face off in a battle. Denkyira was led by Intim Jakari, the Denkyira Hene, while Asanteman was led by Osei Tutu and his oracle, Okomfoanoche. For this final showdown, Okomfoanoche demanded for three particular sacrifices to be performed. Nana Twinebo Akudua was to lead the Asante soldiers into this war. He was forbidden to defend himself from any Denkyira attack. Nana Asensu Kufu was buried alive, with only his hands left above ground. Okomfoanoche will place a brass pan mixed with some concoction for the war on his hands. Soldiers who were going into this war would use this concoction before marching into battle. Nana Dikopem was butchered, and his flesh was cast away for vultures to carry into the Denkyira territory. The belief was that wherever a piece of his flesh would fall, the Denkyira soldiers over there would lose their courage and flee from the battle. Denkyira, obviously, with more men, manages to beat the Asante Empire, pushing them all the way to Feyiase. Now, Feyiase was a crucial battle point because if Denkyira finally managed to defeat them there was nothing stopping Denkyira from marching all the way to Asanteman. If you want to read about this epic battle and how the Asante Empire became what it is today, if you want to read stories surrounding the early beginnings of Osei Tutu and Okomfoanoche, I would want to recommend you get this book, The Usurper's Dream. There's a link in my bio that will take you to Amazon to get copies if you're not in Ghana. And there's a number as well that you can call, and it's also floating on the screen right now. There are oral accounts that suggest that Okomfoanoche at Feyiase transformed into a vulture, summoned the flock to carry the butchered flesh of Nana Dikopem to spread through the Denkyira army. As a vulture, he managed to defecate into Intim Jakari's eyes, temporarily blinding him. This act and the butchered flesh being spread among the Denkyira camp gave the Asante army the upper hand in this battle, and they successfully broke through Denkyira's camp and defeated them, capturing the Denkyira Hene. Now, with the fall of the Denkyira kingdom, Asanteman would grow to become the most powerful empire during the British colonial era.